Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another Laptime challenge on Gran Turismo 7. We are racing again on the Eiger Nordwand in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 3. This sounds a lot like the Subaru Impreza challenge from some months ago. The car is equipped with comfort soft tires, and the current world record is a 114.5 that leaves us currently to beat at least a 116.7. So let's get right into the guide. Starting into your lap as usual, make sure to carry a high amount of speed onto the main straight. Then after the first jump, stay to the left of the track, and then there is a difference in tarmac. So this dark spot marks your first brake marker. Go hard into the brakes and brake down in a straight line down to second gear, and then turn in, try to keep a narrow line on this right-hander whilst not getting too slow with the car. Then straighten up shortly, give it a short power input before braking again into the left-hander. Same story, keep it narrow and then back to the power in second gear once the corner opens. Now go over to the left, and your next best friend or your brake marker is the marshal on the left hand side. Again, brake hard in a straight line, go down to second gear and then let the car roll into the right-hander, keep in a narrow line whilst not getting too slow. And then once you straighten up, short power input before braking again and up to third, let it roll into this left-hander and then fully back to the power, trying not to go wide. And the border in this particular area is not the white line but the concrete area next to the track, so try to use all of that width to get the maximum speed on the next straight. Next up again, go to the left hand side of the track, and there's the marshal posts again, which indicate your brake marker once more. Brake hard initially in a straight line, and when trying to turn in, open up the brake pedal slightly to get grip for rotation, down to second gear, go for a wide line, and then kind of like a double apex up to third gear and then flat out again, and use all the width of the track while not hitting the barrier on the left and not invalidate your lap. Now keep it to the left hand side of the track up to fourth gear, and after this bump on the left hand side, just lift the pedal at the beginning of this shadow area on the left hand side, then turn into the right hander, try to take it narrow to the wall whilst not hitting it, and then back to the power again. You don't need to brake on this one. Then for the left hander, you might give it a slight lift as I did as well, to not go wide and crash it to the right hand side here. And then this shadow area, once you're about to touch it, is your very last brake marker. Brake hard in a straight line, and then go down to second gear, let the car go wide to the outside, and then turn in, upshifting to a third, going very narrow to the inside on this one so you not go wide on the exit, and then fully flat out to the power over the finish line, hopefully getting a gold time. And as usual, let's review the lap once more from chase cam. So getting out of the last corner, take a good momentum and high speed into your lap. Then go to the left hand side of the track, and after the jump there is a tarmac area that is darker than the rest. That's your brake marker, so brake hard in a straight line down to second gear, let the car roll into the right hander, keeping it narrow, then short power input, braking again, narrow on the left hander, and once it opens up, back to the power in second, upshifting to third and going to the left. The marshal is the brake marker, so brake again down to second, let the car roll through this right-hander, short power input again before braking, up to third, letting it roll into this left-hander and fully flat out as early as possible without invalidating the track lines. Then flat out, keeping it to the left-hand side of the track, the marshals is the brake marker again. So brake hard in a straight line, then open up the brakes when turning in, down to second gear shortly, up to third again, and for the late apex, not going wide on the outside to not invalidate you. Then keep it to the left hand side of the track, and after this small jump there is a shadow area. If this starts, let the car roll into this right hander, so lifting the pedal only, then flat out again. On this left hander maybe a slight lift is necessary to not hit the wall, and then before touching this shadow area again, brake hard in a straight line down to second gear, go for a wide line, then early upshift to third and fully flat out, not going wide, and then go over the finish line, getting a gold time and 2 million credits in this week's challenge. And that's already it again for this week's Laptime challenge on the Eiger Nordwand in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 3. This one didn't feel too different from the one we had in the Subaru Impreza, so the line and the breakpoints were quite accordingly to the old challenge, so I was able to do this one quite quickly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one, and if this guide helped you out, feel free to share, like and subscribe. And then I say thank you for watching, hope to see you guys in the next one, and bye bye.